Plant-based food and animal meat. As individuals, we are supposed to be consuming food items which has life and consciousness. If what we consume in the name of food has a conscience, in addition to having life and consciousness, it means that it carries the karma of the animal or the being that it came from. The food we consume is not merely something used to fill our stomachs. It holds knowledge. Meat, when consumed as food, can only give us complicated memory and karma. Plant-based food, on the other hand, can provide us with soft memory. There are certain aspects that people tend to forget while consuming meat as food. All creatures in this universe experience pain just like us human beings. Do we really have compassion and humanity towards our fellow beings? Will we receive any of God's blessings if we continue to kill and consume its creations in the name of food? Are we aware of the fact that when we kill and eat any sentient being, we are also taking on the karma of that living being? What health benefits can a decomposing corpse possibly give us? How would something that we find disgusting to touch or smell be good to put inside our body? Naturally, you might want to ask, vegetables have life too, so can we still eat them? Let's break this down. Firstly, consuming meat creates complicated memory in us. What we are supposed to eat is food that has life and consciousness. Only such foods help make soft memory in us. Food with consciousness and conscience only create complicated memory in us. If the memory in us is complicated, the mind will not listen to what the brain is saying. What happens to a person with complicated memory is similar to what happens when two drivers sit in the same vehicle and try to drive it. The mind will not obey the brain and vice versa. This would eventually lead to anxiety, depression, confusion, short temper, lifestyle diseases, insomnia, lack of satisfaction in any activity we take part in, and even global warming. Secondly, we'll take on the karma of that creature. Every living being on this planet is born to complete its lifespan and fulfill its purpose. Just like humans, these creatures have life, consciousness, and a conscience. All the karma of a living being is recorded in their conscience. When we kill a being before it completes its lifespan and consume it, we take on its karma. Moments before an organism dies, its conscience opens up and the karma of that organism spreads to all cells. Just like how we don't have to drink up the entire sea to understand what it tastes like, even if we eat a small piece, all of the karma of that organism gets transferred to us. One lifetime is often not enough for us to fully live out and experience our own karma. Now imagine what would happen if we add on the karma of another being on top of it. Thirdly, we get no benefits from consuming the body of a dead being. Many people find the term corpse curry disgusting when used to refer to food made from the flesh of living beings. However, if you think about it, there isn't a more accurate way to describe it. Any living being that dies becomes a corpse or a dead body. The moment a creature is lifeless, it starts to decompose. There is absolutely no health benefit we acquire by consuming a decaying object, except the fact that its karma will be transferred to us and that we will acquire complicated memory. How good is it to consume something that we would find disgusting to touch or smell? Whether it's a fish market, a slaughterhouse, or a supermarket, we often find ourselves covering our noses as we approach the area where the meat is kept. People who purchase these items tend to hold them away from other groceries and thoroughly wash their hands afterward. Once home, they wash the meat, marinate it with a good amount of spices to mask the smell, and then wash their hands again after cooking and eating. Sure, we can wash our hands and mouths with soap, but what do we do with what we have put inside our bodies? If a housefly lands in our tea, we make a fuss. The irony here is, we hide pieces of dead chicken inside our rice and happily eat it. The mind, emotions, and thoughts of that organism all cause changes in the ozone layer. For any being, nothing is greater than its own life. When a person close to us dies, we don't sacrifice our lives with them, no matter how dear they are to us. This shows that our own life is the greatest to us. No creature would willingly tell us to kill and eat them. The mind and emotions of that organism cause changes in the ozone layer. They can sense even if we merely think of killing a creature. Unlike us, they understand the language of the universe. To the universe, there is no difference between humans and animals. Everything is the same. Would any of us kill a child simply because we have 10 children? Can we bear it if our child's finger is cut? To truly understand their pain, we'd have to cut our own body part and experience it. The universe will never bless those who commit such a great sin. Bring upon yourself the curse of the poor creature and the curse of the universe. The death of our loved ones haunt us for the rest of our lives. Do you think the universe will have any mercy on those who kill and eat its children? No guru or God will bless us. We lose our compassion and humanity by killing and eating. The curse of the poor creatures and the curse of the universe will never give us peace of mind. Insulting Guru is destruction. There will be no peace of mind. Let's not ignore the Guru's teaching that those who eat and kill for selfish reasons will suffer in life and after death. Gurus share this wisdom because we do not understand the universe's secrets. Disrespecting the Guru brings ruin and takes away our peace. Plants are the selfless sustainers of this universe. For example, the life of a mango exists in its seed. The fleshy part of the mango has cosmic consciousness, not body consciousness. When we do SMS meditation, we are absorbed in cosmic consciousness and unaware of what is happening in our body. Ants, flies, and mosquitoes may come and sit on our body without us noticing it. We might not even feel a snake bite. We become aware of these things once we return back to body consciousness. Vegetables and fruits exist in cosmic consciousness and do not experience pain. A mango tree will sprout from its seed wherever it lands, without caring who ate the actual fruit. It is selfless and it provides food for birds, worms, and humans alike. This selfless nature of plants is how food reaches us and becomes a part of us. They have soft memory and constantly communicate with the universe, receives knowledge, and follows the cosmic dharma. We need to develop this soft memory as well. The plants we eat are already on their journey to entering the next level, completing their life purpose through us. There is life and consciousness in the wood of a tree, giving it body consciousness. So when trees are being cut, they feel pain just like us. However, plants have a higher purpose and they know when we plan to cut them because they are always connected to the universe. The moment the tree knows that it's going to be cut, it selflessly transmits all its accumulated knowledge to nearby vegetation before falling. By sacrificing themselves for our selfish needs, they make their existence noble. This is why anything made out of such wood doesn't bring us any happiness. There used to be a tradition of asking permission from the tree and cutting it only for our needs and not wants. To do this, we need to understand the language of the universe. This way, we could cut down a tree without completely destroying it and see it sprout again from the remaining part. In Ayurveda, our sages had a way of asking permission from the plants, considering the right time and period when picking them for medicinal purposes. When we start living in harmony with the universe, we'll also be able to understand the feelings and thoughts of all creatures in the same depth and scope. Now, you may have questions about eating cereals and pulses. Every life has its own goals, and the food we eat are ultimately reaching the next level of life through us. To truly understand this, we need to eliminate our complicated memory and live according to the cosmic dharma. Then, the universe will bring us only the foods that are fit for us to eat. Unlike what we've been conditioned to believe, we don't need countless things to live. Once we activate our subtle body, we can live solely by receiving energy and immunity directly from the universe. The universe itself will tell us what to eat and what not to eat, leaving no room for questions or doubts.